Welcome back, TorchedFF. Pleasure to lead you through it. Today is going to be a restorative class. And now restorative, that doesn't mean yin. So there will be dynamic movement. There will be some fire here. I invite you to a standing position, forward fold over your thighs. This may not be the most pleasant for some bodies. So take what you need. Generous bend in the knees. You can step your feet wider and let your head hang heavy. Hands can stay planted for support. You can take opposite elbows or interlace behind the neck if you want some more spinal length here. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let it go. One more breath in. Release it out. Arms heavy. Walk your feet about hip width. Halfway lift, spine is long. Exhale, fold over the thighs. Twice more. Inhale, create length in the spine. Reach the tailbone back. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hang the head heavy. Slowly rise, extended mountain. Breathe in, reach up. Hands meet at heart. Interlace the fingers, point the thumb and index. Press down through the feet, reach up through the fingers. Breathe in. Point to the left, hips go right. Inhale up. Point to the right, hips go left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your hips, elbows pull tight to side bodies. Breathe in, lift the chest. Engage your glutes, send your hips forward to support this back bend here for 3, 2, 1, rise. Root down, reach up, extended mountain, breathe. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, ground through your heels. Spread the toes wide. Spine is long. Chair pose. Bend your knees, keep sending your hips back, reach the arms forward. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So take advantage of this moment to feel right here. You know we can't restore unless we first warm up, right? We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High on toes, heels lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It'll be quick. Breathe in, chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Step your right foot back. Hover your knee. Just 3, 2. Focus on the breath. Exhale. Step back in the chair. Reach forward. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ski chair. Fill it up. Exhale, hips low, heels high. 3, 2, 1. Chair. Breathe in, reach forward. Exhale, step your left foot back. Hover the knee for 3, 2, 1. Chair. Breath in. Ski chair. Final 1 for 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Breath in, reach high. Exhale, swan dive. Fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your feet wide as the mat here. Heels on, toes off. Goddess squat variation. So if you need a wider stance, you can turn toward the long edge of the mat. Knees stack over ankles. Feel free to take up more space. Hips low, pelvis up to rib cage. Stay active in the core. Now, while we are engaged, right hand inside of your thigh, left arm open up to the ceiling. Stay rooted through your whole foot here. Full breath in. Exhale. Inhale back through center, arms stay wide. Exhale, left forearm inside of thigh. Press your arm into leg to feel open. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, right down, left up. Breathe in. Let it go. Once more, full breath. Exhale, left down, right up. Breathe in. Exhale. Rise, straight legs, breathe in, palms connect. Exhale, squat back into the goddess squat. Horse stance is also another name for it. Heels press down and out, hands on top of thighs. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, right shoulder towards left thigh. Inhale, middle. Left shoulder towards right. Breathe in through center. Stay for the exhale. Reach forward, final pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Reach it wide for 5, 4, 3, 2. Straight legs, breathe in, reach high. Pigeon toe your feet, heels out, toes in. Hinge at the hips, fold forward toward the side of the mat here. Option to use here, any support, blocks, a strap. I have a lacrosse ball here, which is going to open our feet. Take a breath here. Exhale. Feel free to grab any of these tools that you wish to use in yoga. If you don't need them, no need, no rush, no pressure. Allow yourself to hang out here. If the earth feels too far away, you can rest your hands on a block at any height. If you have the access to it, you can rest your forehead on the block. And just allow your torso to hang. Inner thighs are still active, even if it's a subtle activation to keep you grounded and stable. So you can feel this stretch here along the back side of the hamstrings and the outer glutes. Focus on where you feel it and breathe into the tension. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Let it go. One more full breath. Empty it out. Great job. Hands on the block. Lowest position, this is baby bear. Middle is mama bear and tall is papa bear. You choose the height that works best for you. Press your right hand into the block, left hand to sacrum. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, chest towards the left side, gaze to the ceiling. Option to reach, earth to ceiling. We're here in this space for 3, 2, inhale. Exhale. Switch. Take your time in this movement. Inhale, create length in the spine. Exhale, right hand to sacrum. Spine is long. Let the exhale rotate your chest toward the right. Option to look up. Feel free to reach to the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through middle. Inhale, half lift. Hands can stay on the block. High on your right heel, sink into your left hip. You can stay high on the thigh. You can drop and lift your heel. You can even sit down towards your hip here. Take one breath in. Exhale. Shift to the other side. Again, high on thigh, low into the toe, or drop into your heel. Breathe in. Exhale. Shift back through center. Hips high, head low. Breathe in. Exhale. Straight legs variation here. Shift your hips left to right. Feel the weight shift from one foot to the other. as if you're pressing the mat away to lean into the other leg. Use this to open up the inside and outside thighs. Feel the shift of your pelvis as you do so. Hands support you where they may. Take a breath in. With your exhale, side lunge to the left. I invite you to lower all the way down to a seat here. Keep your foot in close for the moment. Right elbow or left hand inside of the foot. Wrap your tricep around the shin. You can take your front leg's ankle. Peel your right arm up to the ceiling. We're here in this space for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Full inhale. Let it go. Slowly release. Bring your left foot to your inner thigh. You can grab a strap here for support if you'd like it. Keep your blocks to frame your front leg. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, walk forward over your long leg. Now you can use your hands and rest on these blocks with your forearms. If reaching for your foot does not feel accessible, feel free to use a strap. Not to pull, but to give yourself something to lean into. Allow your foot here, as you press your foot into the strap, to pull you forward. This lessens the intensity on the hamstring while allowing you to find more depth. The blocks are not necessary here. I invite you to use them as support for your forehead. High block here. You can rest your forehead on. Just take these next few moments to breathe into this opening. Fill your lungs. Open mouth, let it go. One more in. Exhale. Release. Rise. Place your left foot where it began. Shift the weight forward. Press down, hips high, head low. Breathe in. Exhale. Take it to the other side. Sink into your hips, lower all the way down to the earth. Right hand can take your ankle. Hook your armpit around the shin. Elbow is out wide. Peel your chest open. Full inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Let it go. Put your foot on the inside of your thigh. Blocks are here for support. If you like them, take what you need. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, move forward towards your long leg. Toes point for less intensity. Toes flex towards you for more. Take your time. Breath in. Exhale, slowly rise. Blocks toward the top of the mat here. Place your right foot back where it began. Lean forward to lift the hips. Straighten the legs. Breathe in. As you exhale, walk your way towards the top of the mat. And step your back foot in the third pyramid. If you're using a lacrosse ball, I invite you to place it under your front foot. Blocks in middle or high position. Use the weight here of your front foot to really stretch out and roll out the bottom here of your foot. Your blocks are here to support you as well as your back leg. When you find a spot that feels extra tender, I invite you to pause there and take a breath. As you exhale, option to let your head hang heavier. We are all one. Everything is everything. You'll find out on your mat, your body works in full unison to make sure that we operate properly. So something in your foot can affect something in your neck and anywhere else, depending on what is going on. Our feet are our foundation. So take full advantage of stretching them. Take care of them and they will take care of you. Release the ball for now. Inhale, spine is long. Exhale, left hand stays, right hand to hip. Revolved pyramid. Stay grounded through your feet and the thighs squeeze. Offset your hips here, so pull your front hip back and pull your back hip forward. Active in your core here. Breathe in. Exhale. One more full breath. Release it all. Shift the weight forward. Lift the back leg off. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Step your foot down behind you. Heel toe your front foot out wide as you lower the left knee. Lizard pose, here's some support. Blocks as high as you need them. Rest your forearms on them. You can allow your knee to rock out wide. And change the block's height as necessary. Use your breath to feel into the opening of your front hip. You can walk your left leg back behind you to deepen into your hip flexor stretch. Feel free to stay here. You can release the blocks and go lower, or take the bind. Hands plant on the blocks or the mat. Right hand on thigh, look over your back shoulder. Bend the back knee, reach for your ankle. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist towards the right. This bind is available due to lengthening of the spine and rotation of the torso. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Let it go. Release. Hands plant on the inside of your foot. Hands can go on blocks. Tuck your back toes. Press through your front heel. High on the front heel, high on the back toes. Breath in. Exhale, sink in the hips. Try to keep your knee lifted on this stretch. 2 more. Inhale, straight legs. Exhale, deep hips. 1 more time. Breathe in, lengthen up. Exhale, lower into the hips. Option to sway left and right for any extra opening in your left hip flexor. You can lower your knee, extend your leg long. Walk your front foot in between the hands. Hands that are closer to your feet is more intense. Hands that are closer to your hips are more supportive. I invite you to support yourself in the best way you can. I like to place the blocks in the highest position, Papa Bear, and lean on over. Hips pull them back, reach your chin forward for more length in the hamstring. Inhale, spine is long. Exhale, chin forward, hips back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, stay. Breath in. Let it go. Hands on blocks. Plant your front foot. Drive your knee forward over your ankle. So notice here, we're in a deep hip stretch on this back leg. Now bring your knee beneath the hip. Glutes engage. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand to block. Right arm overhead for this side stretch. If you need a deeper bend, you'll lower the height of the block. Breathe into it. Exhale. Rise up through center. Fill your lungs. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe into the top side body. Exhale, release everything out. Slowly rise up. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. Plant your hands. Tuck your back toes, extend both legs, step forward, fold at the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Half lift one more time. Fold, ragdoll. Stand on your hands for a gorilla pose variation. Stretch out your wrists here. Feel the weight in your heels with the breath in. Exhale, lean into your toe mounds. Press into your wrist creases with your big toes. And you can pull up by slightly leaning back to really intensify this stretch here for 3, for 2, 1. Release. Rise slowly to stand. Extended mountain. One breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Step your right foot back. Walk the left foot out wide. Lizard pose variation here. Allow your knee to rock out very wide. Feel this opening. Take advantage of this option to use blocks. Trust the process. Inhale. Exhale. Feel into this left hip. Option to stay here. You can lower down toward the mat even more. You can take the bind. Hands plant. Inhale, lift the heart center. Exhale, twist. Rest on thigh. Reach for sacrum. Or extend your arm behind you to the pinky edge side of your back foot. Lift the chest, breathe in. Exhale, rotate your heart center open to the ceiling. Take advantage of right here to feel a little deeper. For 3, 2, 1, release. Hands on the inside of your ankle. Extend through your front leg. Back leg is straight. High on back toes, high on front heel. Breathe in. Exhale, deep lunge. Keep the knee lifted for this stretch in the right hip flexor. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, sink low. Breathe in, create space. Exhale, deep lizard. Wonderful job. Take your time here. Straighten out. Option to lower the back knee. Frame the front foot. You can use blocks, or if your hands reach the earth, tent the fingertips for more lift, or allow for the drop here in your torso. Chin toward toes if you'd like. Breathe in. Exhale. You can allow your leg to floss left and right here. Feel where it feels tense. If you move your foot out to the left and it feels more tension there, stay for a few breaths. Toes point. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg, breath in. As you exhale, shift the weight forward, step forward, float the back leg. You have support with these blocks. Supported warrior 3. Take one breath in. Exhale, step into pyramid. Right hand stays. Left hand to low back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist towards the ceiling. Stay engaged in your inner thighs. Your hand can stay on your sacrum or you can reach it straight up. Thumb face the crown of your head for 3, 2, 1. Slowly unravel. Option to hang out here in this pyramid for a few more breaths. You can rest your forearms on blocks. You can let your head really hang heavy here. Hands to your blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step forward, fold. Blocks in front of the mat, lift high onto your toes. Walk your feet back slightly enough to give yourself space on the mat. Now knees shift forward until they meet the earth. Yogi toe stand. Blocks are here for your support. You can place a block between your feet so your sit bones have something to lean into, especially if this is something that's very intense. Otherwise, hands on thighs are blocks. Hands can also rest behind you. Everything that I cue can be cued with a block. So even if I don't say it, feel free to use them. Breathe into right here. Yoga is about finding ease and acceptance in a place that is not comfortable. Use your breath to find the ease as you inhale. And as you exhale, release so you can find acceptance with what is. Let your breath move you in, out. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath into the top. Empty out and let it go. Take another breath. Exhale, slowly shift forward. Release your toes from underneath you. I invite you to sit on the tops of your feet. A block can go between the feet for support here. When I first started doing yoga, neither of these foot stretches were good for me. They both sucked. They had about 60 seconds in each. A little bit less in the top foot, actually. There was a day where I decided to sit for a meditation for over an hour in this position. Even though I couldn't stay, I chose to stay. I chose to feel it and breathe through it until it became something that was bearable. It all starts with a choice. To feel, to breathe, to be. You choose. Take another breath in. Exhale. We'll make our way to a reclined position. Come to a seat. Take your strap or belt, whatever you're using. Hook it around your left foot. Block frames the edge of the mat. If you have a sandbag or would like a sandbag, feel free to use that. Extend your leg straight up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, left leg over to the left. This block is here to support your leg. You can slide the block out of the way. If you wish to bring your leg toward the earth, try to keep your ankle in line with the hip here. The sandbag is for if your leg is floating and you want to help it and encourage it towards the earth. Inhale up through center. Extend the right leg long. Exhale, left leg over to the right. This block is here. So you can keep your shoulders on the mat in this rotation. Inhale. Exhale, come back through center. Plant your right foot. Gently pull this strap to draw your ankle over your head. Focus on the hamstring stretch here. Let the weight of your arms draw the leg towards the wall behind you. Take a full inhale. As you exhale, press into the strap, slightly come up to a seat. Wonderful job. Now we took that foot stretch here with the ball, standing on the right foot. You can do it just as well seated on the left. Toes spread out. You can bend one toe while you move the other. So big toe moves in one direction while the others can move in another. Focus on finding that tension That very tender spot on the bottom of your foot. Stay there and take a few breaths. When your foot feels even, you can put that ball back to the side. Strap your right foot. Slowly lean back. Take a breath in. With your exhale, right leg, roll it out to the right. You can rest on your block, or you can remove the block and see if your foot reaches toward the earth. Do your best to keep your hips and your shoulders on the floor so your hip can be open to using its mobility and not the direction of your skeleton. With your inhale, come back up through center. Send the left leg long. Exhale, right leg to the left. Supine. Twist. Now notice, shoulders coming off. Allow your shoulders to relax onto the floor so you can really feel the stretch on the outside hip, up the side body. Inhale, back up through middle. As you exhale, slowly draw your ankle overhead. If your tailbone starts to lift, anchor it down so you can really focus on your hamstring stretch. Take one more breath in. Exhale. Hug your knees in towards chest. Remove the strap. Happy baby is available. You can take your feet. Knees in towards armpits. Rock left and right. Feet to touch, knees wide. Breath in. Exhale, release your foot bind to the earth. If this is too intense on the hips, you can place a block under your feet. Full inhale. Exhale. Option to stay right here. Arms and legs shed along. This is your final pose. Savasana. Take one more inhale. Exhale, walk your feet out. Legs extend long. Final support here for your final rest. Take blocks, place them under your thighs. Feet can sprawl out wide, hands down by your sides. Adjust exactly how you need to. Gaze is soft, our eyes closed. You are present here and now. Shavasana. Together. Inhale deeply. Mouth, let it go. Inhale deeply. Exhale everything out. option to stay right here. Take a full inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and out. Yoga is about finding ease within the efforts and efforts within the ease. Your stillness is where all of the answers that you could ever have they lie right here in this moment. Take a breath in. Exhale. Wiggle your fingers, toes. Rotate your ankles, wrists. Gently draw your knees in towards heart. You can remove the blocks. Take a breath here. Exhale, roll to your right. Use your arm to rest your head. Congratulations for showing up to this moment in this space. Gently press yourself up to a seat. Gaze is softer, eyes closed, hands to heart. May you continue to lead with love, for love will certainly follow. Hands to the mouth. May you speak with kindness and compassion, with gratitude and with grace. Hands to forehead. The big, beautiful, bright light within me sees, honors, cherishes, loves, and is inspired by the big, beautiful, bright light within each and every one of you. Inhale. As we bow together, we say, Namaste. Thank you. See you next class. Peace and love.